Thank you for being this stillness. Thank you for being this silence. Thank you for being this peace, this bottomless peace, this forever silence, this unwavering stillness. This uncontrived clarity, this immediately vast and infinitely present, this immediately present and infinitely vast moment. Thank you for being this open, aware, loving intelligence. Thank you for being as you've always been. Thank you for allowing the dancing emanation of phenomena to celebrate the space you are, the brilliance you are, the indescribable, undefinable magnificence you are. Thank you for being yourself so confidently, so willing to have a dream of someone going somewhere, so willing to have a dream of other someone's going them somewhere, so willing for the whole display of atomic structures and cosmic wizardry. And celestial witchery. So willing for the display, for the phenomena, for the unfoldings. And so still, so home. So willing for every dream of getting caught up in circumstance, getting caught up in philosophies, religiosity, getting caught up in dogmatic nightmares, getting caught up, so willing, and yet not ever actually happening. Seeming as if, but not actually so. Thank you for being so anchored in the liberating freedom you are. All liberating freedom you are. Thank you for being so stainless and pristine. Thank you for being the primordial shimmer of consciousness itself. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for allowing every possible world to have a beginning, middle, and an end. Thank you for allowing every possible thought to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Thank you for allowing every possible feeling, sensation, experience, circumstance, season, appearance to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Thank you for allowing the dream of awakening to come and go. Thank you for allowing the dream of descending to come and go. The dream of enlightenment, the dream of ignorance, the dream of ordinary radiance. You are as you are. You are as you are, as you've always been. The dream of realizing that may be present, and then it vanishes without a trace. But you, still here, closer than any dream of becoming, closer than any daydream of unraveling, of undoing, of cutting the cords, of excavating the issues in the tissues, of finally meeting the trauma. All of that relevant, and all of it announcing the wholeness you are. If no trauma ever gets met, if no unquestioned assumption ever gets questioned, if no conditioning ever gets clarified, if no nervous system ever relaxes, this that you are is not limited to an appearance of fleshy delights. This that you are not limited to any appearance of dimensional poetry or galactic someones. This that you are included in all experience, present as all experience, not bound to needing to look a certain way, talk a certain way, act a certain way. Free. Free. Thank you for being free. Thank you for being free is not just limited to freedom itself. We could say thank you for being free even to mind. Thank you for being free in your suffering. Thank you for being free in your joy. Thank you for being free in your delusion. Thank you for being free in your anxiety. Body, thank you for being free. Cellular structures, atomic structures, the systems, the organs, the dance, the poetry, the relationships, the communion of blood and water and bone and elements. Thank you for being free. Feelings, high feelings. Thank you for being free. Freedom, everything free. Have you noticed? Everything gets to be free. How often do we spend precious energy in an attempt to manipulate the mirage that's before us? I don't want to have this feeling. I don't want to have these thoughts. I don't want to have this belief. I don't want to have this experience. I don't want to have this neighbor. I don't want to have this beloved. I don't want to have this thing. I don't want to have that. All of that stems from the initial attempt to annihilate, to do away with the most intimate internal experiences of our feelings, our minds, our sensations. So as this Buddha sat under the Bodhi tree and, as they say, became enlightened, Or another way of putting that is noticed, oh, light is here. Oh, light is here, and nothing is separate from that light. All is subsumed in that light, embraced in that light, the announcement of that light, emanation of that light, light within light, 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 within light. Put the light in the coconut and check it all out. Put the light in the coconut and check it all out. Ay, Dios mío, pero qué cosa más grande. Light within light. This Buddha under the Bodhi tree finally stopped attempting to manipulate appearances, stopped attempting to run away from the demons, stopped attempting to lure in and charm the angelic realms, but fully stopped and allowed the moment to just be as it is. All appearances. Innocently, when we meet phenomena from the space of wanting to change and alter and fix and heal, and which is all wonderful, not saying any of that's wrong. And in the context of our time together, of this moment, the invitation is to notice if that activity is never applied again, what's already whole now, this instant, what's already at peace, what's already free, what's already compassion, what's already love. And then that's the sweet thing. Oh, sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Oh, sweet thing, yeah, don't you know you're my everything? Yes, you are. Yes, you are the sweetest of the sweetest. You, no, you are my light, you are my fire. Help me right, restore desire. I can't remember the lyrics. Do me right or do me wrong. I just wanna, you're not mine and I can't deny it. Such a good song. Hey, Shaka. Stop focusing on your chakras and focus on chaka. Stop there. Chakra Khan. All right. All right. Before I continue, anyone would like to share something? What is this that I'm speaking to? What is your experience? And finally, stopping and allowing the moment to be itself, allowing the Monet of consciousness to be itself, the ruthless art of being to be itself. For this is all indeed poetry, art, the song. Yes, love. Yes, so cute. Never say that. You're so cute.
And then I forget.
Yay, the moment.
And then I forget that I said that because I'm inspired. It's not per se a question, just to share an experience. It was that
Yes.
it got triggered when you said ruthless.
One of my favorite words.
Yeah, I had this experience. It's been echoing where I was in someone's presence who did not indulge, reject, or ignore
Okay.
it, the moment.
Yeah.
And I arose, I was coming to, I was there and all my
Yes.
selfness
Yes.
and the experience of meeting his presence was very stark in a way.
Uh-huh.
It was so still and stark and in a way immovable.
Mm.
And when I encountered that, my mind did all kinds of activity, but more and more this gap of silence in my mind, I started to notice it, and it started to get bigger, so then I could really see the movement of my mind each time it
Mhm.
would attempt one of its attemptions to
I love an
manipulate.
attention.
You know what I mean? To create
Yeah.
another thing, to create myself, to make him want
Mm.
to engage the me.
Mm-hmm.
And there was something ruthless about his commitment
Yeah.
to beingness, and I left it feeling I was still there. You know, it was
Yes.
coming in and out. It was a stillness and then I, and then the vast and then the I. And I left it so confused. It makes me think, like, I couldn't tell if that was a wonderful experience or a really scary one for my eye, because my eye was
Right.
unsettled. My eye got like on
Right.
shaky ground, and
And needs to put something in its filing cabinet.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And and what I wondered about was how it's not even really a question. It just the thing that echoed for me. One of the things that I've been, you know, mulling over, I
Reflecting on.
suppose,
Mm-hmm.
is on the one hand the gift of that incredible commitment that his presence invited me to. And on the other hand, I've been sitting with, but when I come into a space like what about joy? What about warmth? What about love? What about like myself was so on felt like I don't know. I just was thinking about you really and how I always feel a warmth from you.
Mm.
I don't usually feel unsettled and myself doesn't usually feel threatened in a way.
Mm.
But on the other hand, it was a really powerful experience for me, and
Was this beloved a meditation teacher, a yogi, someone at the grocery
it was a
store,
person I met at Tea Group.
a tea
Do you
group?
know Tea Group? Okay,
No.
well, Tea Group is this.
Everyone sits around and does testosterone together?
No, it's a group that was created by a psychologist who'd survived the Holocaust, and he wanted to create a relational practice in which people
Oh,
didn't have to have
beautiful.
any contextual thing in common.
Yeah.
So it's about communicating only based in the present moment without story and narrative.
I love that.
And so when I have no information about him, but I will tell you, I'm sure he was a practitioner of some kind, probably Zen,
Okay.
and it was very
Yeah,
powerful.
the ruthless
The ruthlessness,
stability
yes.
of this that is not interested in any negotiations.
Yes.
Yeah,
T-
what a chance and not so chance meeting with yourself.
Yes. I saw
Hmm.
very directly my tendencies. It was hard to bear.
Yeah,
Does that, you,
absolutely. Oh my goodness, it's like immediate tendency to want to squirm out that shit
yeah, isn't that
or think
interesting?
about it
Yeah.
or define it
A- And here I
or
am
just be
still
like,
thinking about it, of course. But
right, so great.
I mean,
But
I'm just revealing my mind, I suppose.
well, that's I suppose. And how wonderful to notice mind will do that.
Yes.
What starts happening is that the identification with it as my mind becomes very uninteresting. And it's just, oh, hi, mind.
Right. Well, the extra layer of
Uh huh.
identifying and then shaming it and problematizing it seems like an unnecessary, like that can be removed. Just the
Well,
noticing, the naked noticing.
what's still here, whether it's removed or not?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of times we have it, we really feel like we put our whole life energy on this notion that that aspect of mind needs to be removed. And thankfully it doesn't. It doesn't. It's still self-releasing. And when we start noticing, oh wow, look at mind being mind. And then maybe look at a tree and notice the tree being the tree. Or look at a teacup and notice the teacup being a teacup.
Well, the difference is I could look at you and notice mine being mine, but what if mine comes in and suddenly I'm talking to, it's like I'm feeding it, I'm engaging it, I'm
Whatever facet of
participating,
mind. So any
even
moment that there's
activity.
any description, it's mind. Mind and descriptions are synonymous. Data. So and they could be quite lovely. I mean, that's the fun thing. It's like when they're not personal and we're not looking to do anything with that to be the peace we are and to be at rest, then it's just so fascinating and kind of delightful and silly. Like, oh wow, interesting thoughts there. Interesting assumptions there, interesting descriptions there, interesting sentences, and that which was still. It's like I love the permission slip of the poetry of perceptual frameworks. And in this instant, you're at this event, kind of like an integral circle, the T, and there's this beloved there who's ruthlessly present, just as you are ruthlessly present. You are ruthlessly present. Have you noticed?
I'm starting to notice more.
Excellent. Take a look again in this moment.
No, I notice now.
You notice now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Generally speaking.
Excellent. Well, we can leave general and speaking at the door. Yeah. So present, ruthlessly so. Notice that within yourself. Notice that you stand tall above any circumstance as the spirit you are, the light you are, the aliveness you are, the universe you are. This is just as naturally you as your elbow. Ordinary, not a special presence or a special ruthlessness or a special awareness. Have you noticed the special ones come and go? This is more simple, ordinary, not interested in the last realization, not interested in the last aha, not interested in the last spiritual experience.
It feels really special though when you notice it, when you've been
To
on.
whom does it feel special? But it's good. I mean, that specialness that the ego feels in those moments is what gets us in the door. Is what brings us to satsang. We keep showing up. That's what an ally that kind of specialness is. And then there's a moment in maturity, when in the dawning of maturity, where that specialness no longer delivers the goods. Has anyone experienced that before? Because again, it's a carrot used as a way to refuel the tres amigos of a separation consciousness. The three amigos of a separation consciousness. So innocent. Pero ¿cuáles son los tres amigos? Identidad, identity. El tiempo, time. La causalidad, causality. I don't know, cause and effect. El causa y efecto. cause and effect, time, identity. You can always stop and notice any which one of these bitches at the scene of the crime. Anytime you have a moment of stress, take a look and see. Bandits caught red-handed with their no hand in the no cookie jar. I will. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with. So walking through the noticing. So let's say there's a moment of like stress, like, oh my God, that person made me so mad. And of course, to the degree that we imagine that we're a person, is to the degree that we imagine that they're a person. Which was mine does pretty oftenly, which is nothing about that ever needs to change. Again, in the noticing of what does reveal itself is that you're not just mind, is that you're not just the thinking. There's also something about you that is totally still, totally at ease. So yeah, so it's like that person made me so mad, and that person should have acted like this and acted like that, and next time I'm going to show up like this. And so again, here we are in the moment, and then we're thinking about that person that happened in the past.
Is that the identity?
It's identity, time, and cause and effect. All of it shling-a-ling-a-ding-dong, ding, ding, ding.
Comes in a big
So
schlep.
a big schlep, right? They're pretty interchangeable. You know, so identity, the moment we are that person, it's absolutely identity, because it's their identity and your identity. And again, to the degree that we imagine ourselves to be an identity is to the degree that we imagine others to be an identity. The degree that I imagine myself to be a person is the degree I'm going to imagine another person to be a person. person. And so identity, and then time, past, and then projecting into future, and then cause and effect. That person made me so mad because of something they apparently did or said is what triggered my anger or what made me mad. They're the cause of my effect, which is ay coño. And so innocent, that's mind. It's just what mind does. Just like a plan is a plan, a mind is a mind.
It's the three amigos of what?
The three amigos of a separation consciousness. Separation consciousness, which is not even a possibility. There's never been separation consciousness. It's never once existed. It's never once dawned. It's never once appeared. It's never once been a virus that infected the planet. It's an impossibility. It only seems like it's real. Just like anything, like this moment seems like we're separate. But if you take any high-powered microscope and you look, not what it appears, not what it appears, not what it appears. And so this is what we learn to do with our awareness in a moment of telling the truth. Hi mind, hi tres amigos. What if, so other than what I'm thinking and believing, am I okay right now? Who would I be without the emphasizing? Who would I be without emphasizing identity, time, and cause and effect right now? Oh shit. There's a lot of peace here. There's a lot of available wisdom here. There's a lot of presence here. There's a lot of willingness here. There's an uncontrived kindness here. There's a solution-based potency here. Vibrancy here. And nothing here. Okay, Felisa. You better just go straight for the jugular, bitch. Yes. I love that. Yes, and nothing here. No problem here. and so available for whatever the next moment is asking of us. Again, we start discovering, oh wow, this moment knows how to respond to itself. No problem.
Okay, I have a practical
I love it practical.
situation. All right, so you're with your mate.
Hi, mate.
Hi, mate. And they do something that really pisses you off. And you watch yourself get mad. And
Right.
then they go into some spin about something.
Right.
And you catch your mind.
Right.
And you go, and you can see that they're in their bubble of
Right.
reality of how they've created a story.
Right.
And then you, as the observer looking at it, can go into compassion for that bubble that they're in, that little story they've told themselves. And you can see how they're kind of traumatizing themselves in a way, and maybe blaming you, maybe not. But you're in that space with that person.
How
and so
lovely.
then I move out of that space with that person, and I want to go about my normal happy day. But I can't stop thinking about them. And when I come back into the house, they're in their kind of goofy, bad mood. Like their little bad perfume is all over the house. So I keep on leaving and coming back. And I feel inside, as loving, compassionate, whatever it is. I drop it. I don't have a thing. Like, and it doesn't feel sticky to me. It just feels like I'm observing somebody who's unhappy. But it does impact my space. So how do I drop it and get back into my like it's hard for me to have fun.
Well, what's fun
when
is
you're
that
around people who are not having fun.
I so hear that. I so hear that. And you may notice naturally that you do what you were saying, that you leave as they move away from themselves in their nightmare. Sometimes we mirror that and we may move away. And sometimes we just use it as an opportunity to go deeper if we're not in some kind of abusive insanity. You know what I'm talking? So this is not, there are ways and ways, moments and moments. Discernment is key. But it could be a moment. So for example, the thought there, what'd you call it? Something perfume?
Yeah, they have bad, like they stink up the house with
Right.
their
And
bad
of course we
attitude.
can all
It's like really
relate.
bad
We can
perfume.
all relate.
Yeah.
And in a moment, so their bad perfume, what is sticking to you, is affecting you, is
Yeah, you walk into the house, it's like anything. You
right.
pick up that scent of, they're stomping around, they're not talking to
Right,
anybody,
right,
so
right,
it's like,
right.
oh, I have to leave again. Or,
Yeah.
I look at them and think, I see them in that bubble, in the self-torture in
Yeah.
that
Well,
bubble.
the thing that could support that is I see them in that bubble and they are so free to stay there as long as they need to.
Totally.
Right. So free to be there and also has nothing to do with me.
Right, but I'm talking about how do I enjoy myself in that? I mean, where to
Well,
go with that?
this is what is amazing. I would question the thought that you're in a stink bubble or that there's that it's cheap perfume or whatever. Like again, we only ever experience our own story of the moment, no matter what it is. And this is where it gets really interesting when we can discover that no matter what the circumstance, it's not dictating my state of being. It's not the one that's telling me who I should be or where I should be or how I should feel. Again, in coming down. So what was you worded it another way that could be fun to question. Out of those, which one would you like to do you want to question one of these thoughts?
I guess what I'm looking for is how would you, when you're around someone who is really annoying you,
Well,
then you look at yourself and go, why am I annoyed? If I'm letting them be them and I'm okay with them and their world,
right. Well, I would question that thought. They're annoying me.
that's what I mean.
Is that true?
Yeah, is
right.
that true? And what if it's true? They're
Well, let's question it. They're annoying you. Is that true? Now, of course, it could be totally, I mean, infinity is delighted at being annoyed and having someone annoying them. So this is not about getting really sterile and and robotic. And if it's something that you notice is heavy or is stressful, question it, right? So you could live your whole life delighted at being annoyed and like think it's fucking hilarious. Oh my God, I love that I'm annoyed. That's so fun. It's so exciting to be annoyed. How the hell is infinity annoyed? Here it is. I'm like, ah. So fun. And then if it's really heavy, you can question the thought. So they're annoying you. Is that true? Can you absolutely know with 100% certainty that they are the ones annoying you? Can you absolutely know that it's true?
I'm letting myself be annoyed.
Well, good to notice.
Yeah.
How do you react when you believe the thought, they're the ones annoying me?
And then it's a blame thing. Then it's a them and me. It's separation.
Right, right. And does the thought bring you peace or stress?
Well, stress is certainly not peaceful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just good to notice. And what would the payoff be for the ego to believe the thought, they're annoying me?
It's always who's right and wrong.
So good. It's one of ego's favorite ping pong games.
Yeah.
And who would you be in the moment without experiencing life through the lens of they're annoying me? Who would you be without that thought?
Well, that's exactly where I'm at with the question. Where would I be without that thought?
And
Because
then,
it feels either numb or it feels like I am cut off from it, or that I'm pretending.
I hear
And I had
that.
to think, at part of it, I thought to myself, maybe this is part of what my soul loves is to engage in human emotion. So I'm allowing myself to feel annoyed, or I'm allowing myself to feel right. So now I'm in that state, which is, look at that. Look at how you're playing the same game they are. It's a ping pong game.
Right.
He's
So I
annoyed, I get
appreciate
annoyed.
that context.
Yeah.
And in this moment, what's here without the thought that they're annoying you? What's available without emphasizing that story?
Well, everything, happiness, freedom, everything.
Everything's available. It's everything bagel.
But
Happiness,
okay, so how do
freedom.
you get into that spot?
What we just did right now. We're just telling the truth. For a
Yeah.
moment, the first time I asked you the question, you went into the past. Um,
Yeah.
what do I have to do? Strategy.
Strategy.
Uh, how do I have to show up?
Manipulating it. Yeah.
Right, innocent. And then again, we explored that question and the fresh immediacy of telling the truth. Oh, yeah, everything. Happiness, freedom.
So even though I can get to that place because I will leave or I'll go for a walk or whatever I'm doing my chores or I'm doing fun things, I'm having fun with myself.
Yeah.
And then when I come back and then I get that annoyance again. So back and forth it goes until it's all over. But my question is, even if I reach that level of seeing it
Yeah.
and I fall back ping pong back into it, what's that about?
Ego is forever looking at an excuse to attempt to justify its existence.
Okay, now I just got that. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Got it.
That's why my other favorite word is a vigilance. Vigilance till the last breath. Yeah, as Papaji says. Hi, Papaji. Trying to justify its existence. Okay, like their ego is again trying to justify its existence. Yeah, that little sweetie. It's like Pinocchio, forever wanting to be a real boy. Such a dream. A dream that never even started. Yay. Yeah, thank you, love. It's so sweet that we get to have the courage to really tell the truth about our inner workings. and what we're projecting and what story we're telling and what's the source of that. Where does it begin? This is really in real time using all phenomena as a way to deepen in the recognition that you are the peace you wish to see in the world, truly. That peace really is your nature. It doesn't just start with you, it is you. And it is them too. They never have to know it. They never have to realize it. And then what you are experiencing is the perfume of your own being, not their perfume, whatever that is. You are with the perfume of your own nature. That's what is emphasized. That's what's more present. Outshines the phenomena. Yes. Can you pass it the mic?
How, like, I'd like it to outshine now.
Oh, good.
the
Well,
time.
beloved, look at you outshining everything right now. You're such a
Yeah.
good outshiner.
'Cause
Yes.
okay, I know what you're saying. Like, it's outshining all the time. It's always outshining. Now it's outshining. I'm trying to recognize the
Yeah.
piece.
So right now, to
Oh,
what
look,
degree of
look.
emphasis is there on a you that's not outshining? Just feel into it. Like, what degree are you identifying as a someone that's not outshining?
See, the thing is,
The moment
the
you
moment
look.
I speak, if I speak, then there's an I suddenly speaking. It's like, then it's here.
Well, I've never heard that before. And in this moment,
What do you
just
mean you never heard that before?
just take a look.
I feel like a baby.
Nice. So we ask these questions and we don't notice the story we're telling that holds these questions in a space of relevance. And I'm inviting you in this moment, before that question even gets explored, take a moment to look at the story you're telling about who you are.
Yeah, it's like the story is that I'm not present.
Excellent. And is that true? You're not present. Is that true?
Not really. Because there's nothing else but this right now. So
I hear that. And how do you react when you believe the thought, you're not present?
I feel, yeah. How do I feel when I believe that thought?
How do you feel? How do you react when you believe the thought, you're not present?
There's something wrong.
There's something wrong, right? And
Something
everyone else is
bad.
doing it right.
Yeah, and something bad's happening.
Some bad's
And I
happening,
gotta
right?
fix it.
Yeah, and I got to put a lot of time on fixing it.
Yeah, I
And
gotta be good.
I got to be
Gotta
good.
be better.
Got to be better.
Gotta be
You
freer.
gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be strong, you gotta be tough, you gotta be smarter, you gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, who would you be without believing the thought that you're not present? In this moment, what's available without believing the thought that you're not present? What's here?
I guess this feeling of a kind of mercy.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Gentleness. Or
Gentleness, yeah.
like, oh.
Right, sweetie.
Oh, maybe I'm okay.
Maybe
Something
I'm
like that.
okay.
Yeah, like, oh, some compassion.
And then some high compassion.
Yeah, high compassion.
Where the fuck did you come from,
Yeah, there's a little,
compassion?
honestly, there's a little
Shit.
sadness. There's a little sadness.
And a little sadness, which is so welcome. Yeah.
Because I could see the suffering.
Yeah, so innocent. And you're still here. Present. With everything.
It's a process. Is it a process?
It could be a process if you'd like it to be a process.
It could just be.
And it could just be just this moment.
It could just be this moment. And I don't have to go and imagine the future and
If you don't
imagine
want
the
to.
past. Because it's so insidiously quick for it wants to just
Well, look how quickly you noticed.
Yeah.
Insidiously quick, and you insidiously quickly as noticed the insidiously quickness of this
right. I mean,
no pisability, no pisability. Yeah, so quick to notice. Mind, narrative, identification, time, all of that. Identity, time, cause and effect.
Yeah.
It's a process that I'm going to get better and better and better. Who's still doing the process? Me's doing the process. And where's the only place a process can exist? Something called time.
Like it's like there's this urge. It's like I want to ask you about what I should do in the future when I have this, and then you know, it's like
Right.
Wow, it's so quick and so tricky, and it justifies itself. Like
that's wisdom to
I've
notice
got
that.
to go and explain. I got to have him help me fix the thing then and this and
And
there.
I'm not even here. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's
Isn't
a trip,
that amazing?
kind of.
That's why I call
'cause
it the
there's
most powerful psychedelic.
Because the experience is like what it's mixing, like all the thoughts are here. It's like movement and then stillness and the expansive quality of awareness of the inseparability. And then and now. If I say and then that's the future and now.
And now and then and then
So,
and now.
anyway.
Only ever appearing now.
Yeah, and it is very radically self-responsible.
Yes. And
I mean, or
in this moment,
responsible.
are you present?
Yes.
Yes. Take a look around. In this moment, are you present? Notice. So present.
So pleasing.
So present. Yay. Mind has interrupted that presence before. Is that true?
No.
No. Mind has never interrupted the presence. Has a cloud ever interrupted the sky?
Time.
So good, so good. Anyone else want to explore something? You have some time left.
Just a quick reminder. It reminds me when I'm doing computer work on my laptop.
Uh-huh.
And if I walk away for a minute or take a break, like it'll say, "Are you still here?" And I love that sound because I'm just delighted. Yes.
Yes,
And then it doesn't have to log in again because it's like, yes, I'm here.
Yes, so clear. I love that. I love that. Yay, here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so present. Thank you for being such benevolence that all these assumptions and apparent identities get to live a full life and an honorable undoing. A full life and a full right here. And for a moment, let's play a little game. If you'd like, and place your hand on your heart. I'm willing to be this that is present. And I invite you to repeat this after me. I'm willing to be this that is present.
I'm willing to be this that is present.
I'm willing for mind to be mind.
I'm willing for mind to be mine.
I'm willing for mind to have all kinds of thoughts.
I'm willing for mind to have all kinds of thoughts.
And I'm willing to still be present.
I'm willing to still be present.
I'm willing to notice what is never affected by mind.
I'm willing to notice what is never affected by mind.
I'm willing to know that as myself.
I'm willing to know that as myself.
I'm willing for the body to be the body.
I'm willing for the body to be the body.
I'm willing for emotions to be emotions.
I'm willing for emotions to be emotions.
And regardless of what they're doing,
Regardless of what they're doing,
I'm willing to tell the truth
I'm willing to tell the truth.
that I am here.
I am here.
I am still present.
I'm still present.
I am still whole.
I'm still whole.
I am still okay. I am still ordinary.
I'm still ordinary.
I am still radiant.
I'm still radiant.
I am still myself.
I'm still myself.
Yes, we invite the willingness. What's the conundrum?
I am separation. I am. The whole time I'm doing it. I mean, there's my mind is separate. My emotions are
Okay,
separate.
Nisargadatta.
My body is separate. And then all of a sudden there's an I. And it's an I am. And that's separate. That I am is separate. And it's an I
Okay, so is I am separate? For real?
from
Anything.
everything is non-separate. It's
There
one
you go.
big Jello blob.
I love that. So in the limitation of language, we'll play around with what we got with these languages things.
But it is confusing because, there is this thing where we hear, who are you? You're not an I.
And that can
I
be
get it.
relevant in certain conversations. So again, these non-dual sentences have their place at certain moments and don't have their place in other moments.
Okay.
because then it's mind's version of, again, every non-dual sentence is an attempt that fails to
That's
speak
true.
to what is an attempt that fails to speak to what is. And it's so easy and it could have its place to get into the philosophical, well, who is the one here and who is the who's there? Have you ever heard two non-dual Advaita Vedantists, fundamentalists in a conversation? Oh, you want a bucket real fast. Yes. It's just mind's version of enlightenment, and mind's version of all the non-dual platitudes and who is who and who is the one who and how is it this? And again, that's good. But for a moment to notice the tendency to want to check all the and that could totally have its place. So again, in this moment, in I am willing for mind to be itself, it's a permission slip just to soften to that which is absolutely willing, which is beyond any mind, any I, and closer than any I. Because you, as you are, have never had any problem with anything, any appearance, not once, not one flinch, not one tighten, not one moment of defense. Pure.
Also, it doesn't feel like an I. It feels like a non
Yes,
thing. It's an awareness.
It's not limited to any I.
Which is
And
I am that. I am
and-
nothing. I am that, and that.
Right. Who is that? I am that. So it's just language. It's just the limitation of language.
Trying to learn, sometimes it's confusing.
And it's so nice. But notice, again, mind will come in and say, this is confusing. That's a way to postpone just the wild immediacy of all of it being in support, all of it being an announcement, none of it being a limitation, none of it being an obstruction. Just as Every object in this room says there is space here. Every sound says there is silence here. Every thought says there is awareness here. Every utterance says that there is that which has never been uttered here. Jim.
So yeah, I've been playing very a lot with the idea of opposites.
You don't
I
say.
know.
I love that.
And you know what you're saying with the silence and the non-silence, right?
Yes.
And
The I
opposites
and no.
balance each other.
Right.
I mean, because that's and you have something and you have the opposite. You put them together and you have the wholeness. Because now you have both sides of the, if you want to call it that. It's kind of like a yin yang kind of
Uh-huh.
thing. But there's no separation between them.
Right.
And they're inseparable.
I love
So
that.
the I, with I am, is completely the same as I'm not. I'm just not.
I'm just
But I am.
not.
But I'm not.
But I'm not.
I mean, I am, but I'm not. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's you know, and I'm still, but I'm not. I mean, no one else still is, and there's not. There's everything, and there's nothing.
And there's nothing.
Yeah, and there's, you know, form and formless. I mean, they're synchronous. It's perfectly synchronous. There's no gap between the opposites. There's nothing that separates them at all, except the mind. And this is what the whole world is makes them appear separate. But they're not separate. They appear separate. And then we buy into that, right? Now we think it, anyway, that's my whole little theory of whatever.
Well, it just sounds like self-love and not self-love.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
so
you're-
so love is actually kind of opposite of freedom, because love, you know, brings things in, but freedom, you know, allows them to go out. I mean, there's a certain, but they're the same, right? You know, love is freedom, but when you think about it, you know, how can something that just be free be held by love? You know?
Well, there's some interesting thoughts there. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You know? And the same with peace and joy. Peace and joy. You know, it's completely vibrant.
Right. So interesting that all these attempts at naming, the impossible.
Right, you know,
It's so
because
great.
everything, it's all connected. It's just not separate. And
So beautiful.
What I've found is when I'm in some kind of funk or something, it's all like Byron Katie. Okay, how can you do a turnaround, right?
Yes.
The turnaround is just as true as the idea in the first place.
Yes.
And so when you realize, oh,
Maybe
the
even
turnarounds,
truer.
you know, I'm just, then you put it into the world of choice. Oh, I can choose this one instead of that one, you know? So, anyway, yeah.
So fun to tell the truth. And there it is. I love it.
And there it isn't.
And there it isn't.
And where it's not even here. It was not even
And
here.
there it isn't.
I mean, no, that's what I've been thinking. You know, I just put in that opposite thing every time.
It's
And I
so
went, oh,
good.
okay,
That's the open mind.
right. Anyway,
I love it. I love it. I love it. Such a good thing. And the option, the option to put a question mark at the end of every sentence. The option to put a question mark at the end of every sentence. I'm not present. I'm annoyed. The world should be awake already. So good. This moment, here you are, fully yourself, just as you are, perfectly so, just as you are. Libby, you have a question? So fun. You said no. No.
Does that really mean yes?
Jim's World. Jim's World. Party on. Excellent. Jim's World. Mm. Let's see what song wants to come through. Anyone have a request of a song?
What if?
Yes. Oh, perfect. That's why there's no song coming through in this space. It's coming through here. ¿Dónde está el micrófono, por favor? Can we pass the microphone?
This is it's not a finished song, but, and I want to change one of the words now, but okay. I don't know. So okay. Carry it heavily, hide it so they won't see we might not ever be okay. You look for roots and see all points to mentalarchy, and all fruit is expression of its seed. But you can't turn wrong when you're turned by God, not the written word, but a feeling made of light. I keep the vision. I keep the vision. I keep the vision. I keep the vision. That's it.
Anyone else want to sing a song? I trust this song reaches you, hits your eardrum, slides down to your heart, gets heard through the shadows, through all the pain, cuts through all the ignorance, and get sung by the rain. I trust this melody finds you where you are and wraps you up in this love, this love without color. And love has no name. Love has no gender. Love has no race. This love's all around you. Right here, right now. Before self-realization, before learning how. This love's got nothing to do with a book of the past, our religions, traditions, politicians in prisons, every cultural system. This love will outlast. I trust this song reaches you, hits your eardrum, slides down to your heart. There is no other moment, there is no other week, there is no other satsang, there is no other tomorrow, and I love you. And I'll be here next week. ¿Cuál es el date next week? A ver. Am I gonna be here next week? I am here next week. What time do I get in? Yes, I'm here next week. I come back from Michigan on the 9th. And then I go to Brazil on the 12th. So I won't be here. I'll be here for the 10th, but I won't be here for the 17th. That's when I fly back, but I'll probably not get home till late on the 17th. But I am here for the 24th. And for the 1st. So the 10th, the 24th, and the 1st. And the 8th. And the 15th. I leave to Hawaii on the 16th. The 1st, 8th, and 15th of December. I'm here. Brazil, I am doing a Menudo reunion concert and a day retreat. So I'm going to be doing all my old songs. Let's see, a little piece of one. Y decirle que sí, amor, a todos mis sueños. Y decirle que sí, amor, a todos mis besos. Y decirle que sí, amor, a toda mi vida. Y decirle que sí, amor, a todo mi amor por ti. Hey, hey, hey. No tienes que mentirte, eso lo sabes tú. ¿Para qué engañarse? Cuando no hay luz, no hay luz. Puede que engañarse. I forget the lyrics. Pues si quieres, piénsalo mejor. Pero si acaso vuelves, vas a tener que amarme mucho y decirle que sí, amor, a todos mis besos. Y decirle que sí, amor, a todos mis besos. Y decirle que sí, amor, a toda mi vida. Y decirle que sí, amor, a todo mi amor por ti. Hey, 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 yeah. A little menudo moment. Well, it depends on what country you're in. Si estás en México, es una sopa de tripas. It's a tripe soup. Like a chitlin soup. And then you're like, okay, well, what does it mean something else? In España, it means a little kids. It also could mean change, small change. It also could mean frequently. También en México, también por otros lados, muy a menudo, very frequently. It could mean a lot of things. I don't know. It's so interesting. I know. I know. It's such an interesting because it means little kids, so young ones. Young ones in España, it's like los menudo, the little kids.
It just depends on how you use it because it could be little tripe. Like
Little tripe in somebody's pocket. Frequently, there's a frequent. Right, right, right. Thank you for this sets and lives. If you'd like to know more information, please go to my website, ashruiz.com. Yay. Oh, I want to look about the announcements. February, end of February. There is a Sedona retreat, a non-dual Sedona retreat, the end of February, and then in March there is the 4E retreat con mi amiga Deborah Silverman in Kauai. And if you'd like to leave a donation, if it brings you much joy, like Claudia says, tell it with joy. If it brings you joy to leave a donation, you do so on the little thing over there or on my Venmo. Okay. Thank you, loves. And we turn off the Zoom. Thanks, love.
So at the end of February, you're doing a 4E?
No. The end of February is a non-dual with light plant medicine support retreat in Sedona.
Okay.
But it's like a satsang retreat in the Red Rocks hiking.